as we reform health care.
Moms and their children joined Speaker of the California Assembly Fabian Núñez today at the state capitol to call for changes in the state's health care system. Also at the news conference were religious leaders, health care reform advocates, and other legislators. The speaker said all parents should have the peace of mind that comes with health care coverage for their kids.
As a dad, it means a lot to me to know that if my 7-year-old boy has health insurance, every child in this state deserves exactly the same thing that my son Carlos has.
The health care crisis, says the speaker, is getting worse, and it's unacceptable for the current legislative session that's scheduled to end in just over 2 weeks to conclude without health care reforms.
Yesterday, in fact, we learned that there are even more uninsured children in California and in the country than ever before in the history of this state and nation. And clearly, to all of us that are standing on this stage, and I'm sure to all of you, this is simply unacceptable. We learned that there are more uninsured adults in California and in the country than ever before, and that too is unacceptable. And what is equally unacceptable would be letting this legislative session end without seizing the achievable, which is comprehensive health care reform that I believe is within our reach.
Speaker Núñez says his health care reform legislation, Assembly Bill 8, includes reforms that will save enough money to cover the cost of insuring all the currently uninsured children in California. And beyond those savings, the speaker says California's leaders must simply make health care a budget priority.
I think it's really about prioritizing what are the things that you need to fund. And I don't think anybody would argue with me, at least not California voters, that children are a priority and that we're going to have to put our money where our mouth is and make sure that they get that we get the funding necessary to provide them the health care they need.
This report brought to you by the Speaker's Office of Member Services.